everybody! Welcome back to Northernlion plays the Binding of Isaac Antibirth. As I understand it, we did unlock Jacob and Esau. Look, let's just do this live here. How to pronounce Esau. Here we go. Emma saying, teach me the secrets. I'll even mute the music.
Esau.
Esau. Okay. Esau. Jacob and Esau. I'm putting my life in your hands here, Emma saying. Please don't let me down here. I have no idea what the characters' secrets are, except I know you control two characters at once in some context. Do they move independently? They move very dependently. Okay, that's confusing. J2MLELQK. Do we have the item tracker on? I think we do. I have no idea, dude. So here's my strategy right now. I'm just gonna treat this run as if we have an enormous hitbox. It seems like one of the characters is like Isaac, basically, and one of the characters is like Judas. Just in the sense that one of them has high damage, lower HP, and one of them is kind of just like standard. You use runes as soon as you pick them up, apparently. Maybe you lose the ability to hold stuff because of the fact that that is taken up by the HP in the bottom right corner of the screen. Like, honestly, at this point, I have no idea, dude. I did not hit Q as soon as I picked it up. That's what I will promise you. Certainly a novel idea for a character, but I'm gonna reserve judgment on viability until we get a little further. I will say, like, really powerful right off the bat. I'm guessing, like, once you lose one character, you lose the other one as well. Or, sorry, once you lose one character, you just play as the other one. Oh, I've accidentally gotten one trapped. Okay, so that's the intricacy here. I wonder if there's anything, like, cool tricks that we can do. Not like a kickflip or a pop shove it or, you know, a burn twist or something like that, but you get the idea. Like, I wonder if there's any kind of neat positioning we can do to, like, deal extra damage to enemies, or who knows. Yeah, we just use things as soon as we pick them up. Or maybe we use things as soon as we pick them up with Esau. Stone bombs. Do both characters have stone bombs? Or does only one character have stone... Okay, I don't know is the answer, because it only shows up in the item tracker for one of the characters, but it might figure more intricately for the other one. Okay, we're pretty close to losing a character here, so we gotta try to make sure that that character gets our spirit hearts if we have a choice in the matter. Oh, we placed 2 bombs when we place 1 bomb, which is sensible. I can understand that. By the way, when it comes to, like, the Bible, I have basically fundamentally zero knowledge or understanding of what happens. So these characters may indeed be very noteworthy in a biblical sense. I have no idea. My extent of Bible knowledge pretty much just comes down to VeggieTales. So we're not really going to be an authoritative source on that. There is a tinted rock here. We gotta be careful. Oh no! That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. We gotta be careful about rock bombs though, because, you know, especially when our characters get desynced like that, or like this can cause problems. Alright, let's peep down here. So I do want to throw a bomb down, and our donation machine has just been, like, straight up ruined. God damn it. This is the hard part. Okay, get them lined up. There you go. Buy a spirit heart on this guy. Lovely. Place a bomb and get out of the way. Kind of feel like remote detonator makes sense. Why is it only applying? It's only applying to the character I used it on, maybe? I'm not sure. Sure, you know, push pin, that could be fine. I believe I mentioned this on Twitter, but, blow it. Oh, you don't use... Excuse me? I don't know. E? No, E is bombs, of course. Q? Q is our second player's active spacebar item. Okay. Good to know. Confusing, but good to know. I'm gonna move temporarily to 2 Antibirth videos a day in addition to Afterbirth, just because I want to get through the content quickly. And to be honest with you, not get through the content, but discover the content quickly, if that makes sense. I know I was talking about doing a slow drip, but that all has fallen by the wayside here. I use the key so I can't do the alternate path, but I think, honestly, that's fine if we could just keep ourselves, like, alive and relatively well here. And honestly, the support in the series has been so good that I am going to make more episodes while the iron is hot. You know, make hay while the sun's up, as they say. Did I not pick up the item I got? No, I did. Okay, I'm not a complete idiot. I was like, where did it go? But, yeah, the item only applies to the character on whom we picked it up. So it is, confusing. And this is going to be a mindfuck for sure. But it's definitely a novel idea for a character. You never, like, I always judge characters right off the bat. I'm always like, ooh, this character, here's the optimal strategy for them. And in reality, oh god, just go. In reality, that's kind of, idiotic. You got the quarter out of that. Thank you, remote detonator. In reality, it's kind of idiotic, because if you base, like, your strategy for characters on what your hunch was about how they would perform, like, every single time, you would end up being disappointed 100 episodes in. You need to give yourself time to develop a strategy, and, you know, your knowledge of the characters is going to live and breathe as if it's an organism itself. So we're just gonna, basically, I'm just gonna go with the flow. I'm gonna try to figure things out on the fly. I don't feel a lot of pressure to understand, you know, all the intricacies of, Jacob and Esau right off the bat. Couldn't have just called them, like, Jacob and Bacon. Would have been easier for me. Instead, we got this Old Testament nomenclature that even careless Linnaeus finds unnecessarily binomial nomenclaturous. Now, bomb for a bomb. Especially considering that this could give us, excuse me, some extra drops here would be awesome. Just, excuse me. There we go, okay. Do that, run away, hit Q. They were hoping maybe there were consumables buried back here or something buried back here, no such luck. I am hoping to get into our secret room adjacent to the item room as well, so we don't have to use a key. We can just use bombs instead. I mean, we're rich on bombs right now. I have no idea what the world holds for us when it comes to deals with the devil, so I'm just, like, eagerly awaiting, I suppose, what is gonna happen down there. I've never before had to consider, like, which character should pick up an item. That's never been a problem, so I don't know. Do you want to stack up one character thinking that, you know, if the other one dies, at least you've... No. We've had Bob's Brain so much recently that, like, as a new character, it's one of the few times where I'm like, let's not be idiots. But what I was saying is, do you want to, like, maybe just juice up one character? Or do you want to, be a little bit more proactive and, you know, utilitarian? Egalitarian, that's what I'm going for. You know, make sure everybody gets, like, an equal swath here and build up two characters who are good, or, you know, do you want it to be an escort mission? Honestly, I have no idea. Can we hold 2 spacebar items right now, by the way? I mean, obviously I have 1 spacebar item, and actually my space key does nothing, so presumably a second spacebar item should function. I'm seriously just gonna let the pushpin do all the work, because we're very close to actually getting a deal with the devil. We might be able to hold 2 trinkets as well. Right, be careful with pills. They pick up, or they get used immediately. So I think we do want to, like, nuke that. Oh my god! Oh no, he got the one with the spirit heart. It's okay. This is the secret. Just don't hit the one who does not have a spirit heart. We want that deal! No! No deal with the devil. And no keys. Makes Homer something something. So this time we got it on the other character. It's a novel situation. I'll tell you that. It's a novel situation. I think the deal with the devil is less important than, you know, just trying to, experience some new stuff here. So let's go down to this curse room and see if we can't, finagle some usefulness out of that. I'm assuming we live in an unfair universe, so both characters will probably get hit on access to the secret room. Yeah, that sucked pretty bad. But we'll see. We should be able to... this is kind of nice. Maybe if we can get these guys separated. Can we get, like, a play on the Demon Judgment and the Blood Bank simultaneously? I don't know, dude. This is, like, a whole different world. Now we got 2... different spacebar items here. Mildly confusing, I'm not gonna lie to you. Don't donate a key, please. And you, I don't even want you to donate anything, but you're kind of, it was too convenient not to try here. Lockdown. Bummer. Okay, fanny pack. It's actually not bad. Just blow that guy up. Fuck him. Push that out of the way, too. I don't want to blow up the Demon Judgment is the thing. Oh, God, I placed another bomb by accident. Okay. We're safe. Actually, not only are we safe, but we got a Holy Mantle Heart, which is awesome. Curse Room or Demon Judgment? I think we go for this Demon Judgment, dude. With the hopes of getting a reward out of Fanny Pack as well. Now, can you play a Demon Judgment infinitely? That's a luck downgrade. With the Holy Mantle Heart? Obviously, that's my goal here. It does not work. It does not work! False alarm. Okay. Grab this key. Where did that come from? Grab this red heart again. Again, we could use this to get into the curse room, but the Demon Judgment could pay out with something worthwhile enough to justify it. We need, No! I played it one too many times. Onsus. Not what I'm looking for. We cannot go into the curse room now. You know what? We should blow up that Demon Judgment. No, we have keys now. We can go into the shop. I recognize that this is probably hard to watch, especially if you've watched other streamers play as this character before. I'm figuring it out as I go, dude, and it's been an adventure so far. Let's open up the golden chest first. Thank you for not hurting me. Grab this on the character with IV bag. More money. Very good for our shop. Like, survivability, just in general, an Antibirth is important, I think, but certainly it is also important right now. Can you hold a trinket as well? Yes, you can. Okay, so now we got Kane's other eye and the spectral tears, but they're only going to work on different characters. So, like, one of us has the chance for spectral tears, the other one doesn't. I think, sure, this way we can at least play the IV bag with you and go to the curse room with you fairly easily. But red hearts go to the red one right now. We shouldn't go down below, like, 20 cents, maybe even 25. Lemon Party, I think? Yeah. Alright, well, at least we played that and got some value out of it. Considering the trouble that we're in on the second floor here, I'm not feeling great long-term, but we'll see. Things could change. And again, like, all apologies to our donation machine here. We have not been very kind to it. That was the wrong character to buy that Spirit Heart. Now we gotta throw this motherfucker back in there. Unfortunately, our one character will die if we do this. If we go to the curse room, that character is gonna die. Unless we can find a red heart, so I think I screwed myself out of that, unfortunately. Life goes on, but at the same time, a little bit bummed. And fuck the alternate path. The alternate path is so much tougher, and that's great if we're playing a character we're familiar with. But as a character I have no freaking idea, I'm gonna keep some things, you know, on the level here. As easy as possible, you know, controlled environment. Obviously, there's gonna be, like, unlocks for those characters that we're gonna need to, for this character, I should say, that we're gonna need to figure out, but you know, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. For now, I gotta say, like, the 9 lives, stone bombs, not 9 lives, remote detonator stone bombs combo is working out fairly well. I think instead of IV bag, thank God for fanny pack. Instead of, IV bag, we should take Satanic Bible. Just a much better item. And we should try these cards on for size. Which one has... You have the rock bombs, right? So, like, it worked. 2 of diamonds again. Got us up to 14 cents. Nothing wrong with that. But yeah, the remote detonator stone bombs combo is working out. We already basically get twice the explosion. But now we also have the ability to control it, which I think is important when we have, you know, stone bombs. And those rock bombs are causing all sorts of trouble. So we got to be careful with those. And then see what this is. It's a Wheel of Fortune. Okay, you know what? I'm going to play it even before we go to the shop. Get it down to 10 cents or something. See if we get a Spirit Heart or a better trinket. That one just has nothing, so that's a bummer. certainly not going so far as to say that we've got like a great chance at victory here, because honestly, I mean, I don't know what happens to this character. I don't know where this character goes. I don't know if the optimal play is to sacrifice one of their lives in order to make the other one easier, but what I do know is that our donation machine should be shitting its pants, because we are just a menace to society right now. Ideally, I mean, I think the bombs are important here. But I want you to get black candles so you get the black heart. Okay, good. Look at this. We're making progress. Then BOGO bombs with our current combination seems awesome. Like, we are... Sure, our donation machine is feeling the burn, but... You know, we want to... Oh, that's fine. You needed that. I'm just going to convince myself you needed that. But we want to win, and if the donation machine is a valuable resource in order to make that happen, then we're going to do that. Similarly... do that as well. Okay. So now we've got two characters who are a little bit more survivable. Our deal with the devil chance right now is 100, and it's not too far to go to get to our boss fight. So I think we're starting to get our sea legs underneath us here, and, you know, decent RNG has worked with us in order to create a situation in which I feel pretty viable. And maybe, dude, like, Pyro is the endgame for us here. The ability to hold and differentially activate two different spacebar items here is extremely interesting. Like, this is a very novel character, without a doubt. My hunch is that they might be overpowered, but that it's almost like playing with, like, lefty flip-on or something like that. Like, you know, you got left-handed mode activated, even though you're not left-handed, so I feel like maybe the fact that it feels so foreign is, like, what makes these characters difficult, and, statistically, they might be a little bit overpowered. But again, it's pretty naive to assume that we would know exactly, you know, what a character's all about just on the first try. So, I'm gonna try to avoid, you know, speaking as if we're an authority on the subject, despite, hey, we've got 15 minutes in this character right now, and both of them are still alive. So, obviously, we're the master of playing Jacob, and the person whose name I had to look up to pronounce live on the stream right here. Okay. Back ourselves up here. And just be cool. Just stand back. Don't let all of the spirit hearts get taken and we should be fine. And honestly, for the third floor, pretty easy bosses. I don't have any form of piercing shots right now, so I don't have to worry about, you know, trying to get them lined up. I would like to get them lined up, but if it's not conceivable, it's not conceivable. And probably a good indication, you know, the fact that this fight's taken a little while is probably a good indication of the fact that we should not only prioritize DPS, but save bombs. I think there were a couple of rooms where bombs helped us out a lot, but it would have been really nice to even have one bomb available for this fight here, which is... you know, let me put it this way. The fact that we're killing Monstros so slowly is slightly unnerving, but our nearly guaranteed deal with the devil chance here has got me feeling a little bit better about the way things look right now. Beautiful. Okay. And with two bombs, we can go to the mines, but I might save that for the next episode. Okay, I'll tell you what. I think we have to do that. As much as Remote Detonator's been amazing for us, I think being able to generate a spirit heart per character on a regular interval is also extremely important. So now we got a lot of defense. What are we lacking? Like, a lot of offense, to be honest with you. We got Cat of Nine Tails. I don't know what character we got Cat of Nine Tails for. Gotta wait for this guy to blow himself up, unless we can get him with our spectral shots. Good. Crisis averted. Come on, dude. I mean, I know you see me, somehow. That'll do it. And the secret room. Okay, start with... The Nail Man needs this. Great nickname for this guy, the Nail Man. I think we'll just use it when we walk into the next room. Hope that there's no explosive rocks. That's gonna hurt. And everybody's dead. You know what? Give it to the Nail Man again. Okay. Keep it going here. It's a confusing situation to be in. Like, I don't know if this door is going to be open, because one character is going to qualify, the other one doesn't. I guess it's not open. Fair enough. And we don't need to split this stuff fairly. We can give it to who needs it the most, or we can, you know, divvy it out. We can give it to who needs it the least in order to buff up that character if we want. Spacebar items ready to go. I can barely manage one character at a time. Two is like, it's a nightmare here, but it's a nightmare for which I'm very excited. What an interesting character design here. Certainly a lot, first off, loving the bongos in the background here, but certainly a lot more interesting than, like, what if we made a character who had, like, low X stat and high Y stat? What if we made a character who had high Y stat and low X stat? Of course, you always want them to have high X because that's what gives it to you. We finally got bombs back. I think we should go to the cursed room. Like, we should have great defense right now. Now, with 2 bombs, I gotta admit, you're looking at it, and you're like, you could go to the mines. Wait, but if we go to the mines, there's no way for us to actually complete the way to get through the game completely there because we didn't get the first knife piece. So I think we're just gonna stick with the trajectory that we're on right now. I want to see who gets hurt here. Okay, fine. Okay, you go. Yeah, okay, only the character who walked through first got hurt. Maybe they have a passive ability that does damage to enemies when they get hit? Maybe one of them has a different passive ability than the other? I don't know, you know, it's, trying to think about it logically here, but there's a lot of factors at play that make it difficult to, just observe one hit and then be like, oh, here's the conclusion that I'm gonna draw. How long have I been holding this, nail charge? Probably longer than I'd like to admit. What should I do on the shop? Honestly, like, maybe it wouldn't be the worst idea to donate a little money. Yeah, that was very dumb damage. I got myself trapped in there. Maybe we just prefer not to go to the shop at all. Like, we don't really need anything right now. Oh, thank God. Thank God there's only one soy milk spider. I was so concerned that they would all be soy milks. Okay, save your bomb. No, you don't need to save your bombs. First off, 1 bomb equals 2 bombs, right? So, we're gonna get hit for sure. But we don't want to go to the mines anyway, because the mine is evil right now. We also don't have remote detonators, so be more careful about that. It doesn't matter. Yeah, we don't want to go to the mines anyway, because we can't do the complete path that way. So just, instead, embrace the damage that we're getting out of double bombs here, and treat yourself as having a large hitbox, and murder this guy, and go live your life. Ooh, the greatest deal with the devil of all time. Booster pack gives us a bunch of cards. The cards get used immediately, so let's check this out first. We got a Krampus fight. That's another great opportunity to throw that down, I think. HP's doing fine. And if I could pilot this to a chest victory, I would be the happiest camper on planet Earth. I don't think we really want Krampus's head, to be honest with you. Obviously, no rerolls is a bummer, but... Okay. I mean, there's a case to be made. We could even, if we just get these guys on the path with each other so that they're both fully charged, that would be good. And then I could just, every time they're both fully charged, we would be good to go. So, hit that, and then you get charged as well, please. Beautiful. I don't know if... Oh, he didn't fight these enemies! Well, you should pop that then. Sadly, they're going to be slightly off center with one another. Or desynced. Yeah, because this guy definitely did not do extra damage when he got hit, so... I don't know, man. I'm gonna be honest, I just don't know. And I think it's okay. It's not a sin not to know. It's a sin to not want to find out. To be ignorant is not a damnable offense unless it's willful. Play it once. Sweet. Money well spent. 2 of diamonds for the 15th time. Alright, play it 5 more times. Bombs, please. Okay. It's the Fool card. Just give up your plans of going to boss rush if you're playing as these guys. Well, give up your plans of teleporting out of Boss Rush if you're playing as these guys. We're going to head down to the next floor. I do care about an arcade, which is why I'm leaving 5 cents, even though we're on an even-numbered floor right now. And we'll just continue moving on here. Do we have Deal with the Devil precedent? Yeah, we took Satanic Bible. Okay, that's fine. So we know that we have a chance here, although not a great one. Very small floor. Or maybe I'm just used to the floors being larger because of the, you know, Curse of the Giant, and also, like, the mines being harder than the depths tend to be. Still doing absolutely fine on HP. Not to say there hasn't been dumb damage, but I think the dumb damage that we've taken has been relatively acceptable, given the fact that we are controlling 2 characters here. And when they get, like, desynced from one another, it's hell. Oh, Tears upgrade. Nice. We really have to work harder to, oh, okay, that has to be the red character has to pick that up. We have to work harder to, remember what pills are, because they're going to get used immediately. So we really would be better off keeping a, some kind of mental ledger for those. I bet this is going to make it harder to get the Guppy transformation, too, because we're going to need to make sure we stack all 3 up on the same character. So, and now I'm starting to think, maybe if one character dies, the other character also dies. That would be a novel way to approach it, but, you know, to be honest with you, if I never found out, that might be good news. That's not being willfully ignorant, that's called never getting a loss. Okay, so red character has to get this. I think that's a luck down pill. Yeah, okay. So why take it if you think it's a luck down pill? Because I wanted to ensure that I knew that it was a luck down pill. So light blue is luck down. The other ones are two-tone blue is tears up, which is extremely valuable. The rest have been somewhat inconsequential so far. I really thought we'd get the other blue fire there. It's okay. Honestly, let's just keep us in sync here. So we're gonna do one more room and then get synced up. At the cost of 1/6 of a charge to ourselves for a little bit of a reduced cognitive load, I think this is somewhat sensible. All right, nuke that dude down. We're good to go. And I think, like, don't even worry about making sure that you get the damage bonus out of it. Who gives a shit? We'll take Demon Baby. Demon Baby, I don't think it matters what character you get it on. It's such a unique and novel design space, though. Like, the fact that it's... Not only are you controlling 2 characters, but it's not merely 100% superficial. Like, there is a reason to take certain items as certain characters. And I'm probably only scratching the surface of that, to be honest with you, but... Either way... dude, the ability to fly is huge here. Either way, it's super cool. We're gonna do this. It worked, but we got hit, but we still got a cent out of it in the process. Okay. And Demon Baby, you know, actually seems like... It's kind of like we're controlling 2.5 characters right now. That was very bad. But HP is still fine. That was actually substantially worse, but money is great for the shop now. I really thought we could thread the needle there with the dirtiest dodge of all time. Yeah, just kill them all. Like, okay, our red character's getting shit on. We have more? Be more cautious with red character. That does not help. We're about to get HP. I also feel like we're probably about to fight, greed, but let's hope that maybe that's incorrect. That didn't hit anything? Oh, it did find the second secret room, hilariously enough, but we can't be afraid to use our bombs, but we also cannot use them very willy-nilly. We'd like to, you know, use them on targets that it makes sense to use them on. I think we should pick this up with the red character. Yeah, that's good. I don't know, we should probably just say Isao instead of the red character. Method, where the fuck you at? Isao. You guys ever listen to End Together Now by Limp Bizkit? And by Limp Bizkit, I mean Fred Durst featuring Method Man? Yeah, me neither. Okay. We're donating a little bit because I feel bad, but we're leaving our arcade open here. as a possibility for the next floor. And I think that's, you know, a good compromise to have right now. What are we gonna do next run? I might do another run as a different character just to refresh my brain, give my brain a very slight rest. But I do want to pursue the alternate path as these characters within the next few episodes. Just so, did you see that? We got lucky on that dodge, but just so that I know, or now that I know what I've gotten myself into here. 2 of these guys. That terrible dodge. Let's just own up to that one immediately. Gotta admit, slightly confused right now. Rocks are making things real fucking tough here. Squeezy. I took Squeezy as the character we might not have wanted it on, but we can give the Spirit Hearts to the other dude there. We shouldn't have even taken this because it could have teleported us away. That would have been a real nasty mistake. And it doesn't really matter what character we take this as right now because... Well, actually, it does. We should take it as the not red character. Because if we don't have the HP to pay for it as the red character, so we would have caused ourselves some despair there. And again, we're not going down to the mausoleum because we don't have the ability to get all the knife pieces anyway, because we skipped the downpour, or the downpour. So we're gonna ignore that. And there is an arcade. I'm going to try to keep our one character in the Whore of Babylon state here, but I would ask that you have like the slightest bit of human compassion, because it's a big ask. There's a lot on our mind right now. There's a lot to manage, and it's not the easiest combination of characters to play as right now. So add on to that the fact that I'm now going to try to manage my HP with one of those characters, and it's potentially going to be a little bit nightmarish here, and that's life, dude. We should wait on these until, yeah, just get right up next to them before they explode. We should wait on that battery charge until a time at which both of our other units have used their existing charges. Again, I want to keep them as in sync as possible, just for, you know, minimize mental effort required here. And it's not about, oh, he's the world's greatest. It's not about being smart or being dumb, you know. It's more about, you know, the more you minimize complexity, the more you minimize mistakes. Or sorry, yeah, the more you minimize complexity, the more you minimize mistakes. It's one of the reasons, like, automation is so important. It's not because, you know, people take offense. They go, oh, you think I'm too stupid to drive a car? No, it's just, if you have less to do while driving a car, you're less likely to make a mistake. It's just, it's human nature. So you want to do it like this. Done. And then get the fuck out. Actually, you know what? Wait, no, the other character doesn't have Whore of Babylon. So I was like, we could get both of the characters into Whore of Babylon. Well, no, because we only have one of those items. I'm trying to think of, like, the weirdest, like, pseudo-synergies we could have here. Like, Diplopia to get the same spacebar item on 2 different characters or something, and I don't want the D8. I mean, the D8 is not bad, but I don't want to mess with it right now. Again, minimize complexity, just for now. Probably overkill. With so few remaining bombs, using a bomb there might not be too sensible. And how do I feel about this run as we proceed down the traditional path? Honestly, I don't know. I don't know if we're in a good spot or a bad spot, because I don't know what happens if one character dies. I don't know what happens if one character dies and the other has 9 lives. I don't know what happens if one character dies while having 9 lives. Are they just dusted? Does the other character respawn? I would assume not, but the gist of it is that I don't know. We actually could productively play that blood bank to get out of the, well, to get into the boss trap room, but as you are probably going to gather based on the fact that I'm already on this room, we're not going to do that. So is this Blue Mom, or is this a new champion version of Mom? Pattern-wise, it doesn't seem like Blue Mom right now. But it does seem tanky. But I also think that DPS-wise, I might have like 2 half measures instead of 1 full measure. You know, rest assured I understand fractions, to some extent at least. I need to get these guys synced up again. Go, 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 go! Who needs the Spirit Heart? Whore of Babylon needs the Spirit Heart. We whiffed on a 41% chance. The unit with the least HP should get the Polaroid. I thought maybe we could get both simultaneously. Yeah, but our Whore of Babylon unit should get the Polaroid. That's no-brainer there. Well, actually, that's a little insulting. It's a little bit of a brainer, to be honest with you. Because it's the first time that's ever mattered. But look, we've got permanent Polaroid invincibility coming through, so sensible decision. Again, Whore of Babylon. Our other character is doing fine. I think they follow ever so slightly. So the leader is more likely to take more damage, which maybe that's why they start with more HP. Or maybe I'm reading too much into the starting stats on these characters. I don't know. They do collide with one another, so you can get one in front of the other one, but I'm not suggesting that's going to necessarily be easy. Good. Apparently, Hush was not in Rebirth. It was added in Antibirth, so I keep, sorry, in Afterbirth. Not that that's confusing at all. So I'm barking up the wrong tree when I'm thinking about going to the Hush fight well in Antibirth, which does not have Afterbirth inside of it, I believe. It's cool, though, Ed tweeted today that, you know, in 2017, they're going to try to get Antibirth to work within Afterbirth Plus, which would be awesome, if only so that, you know, you don't have to swap back and forth between two different EXEs to play the different variants of the game. And maybe you could lump in the Antibirth content into the actual, you know, the canonical game itself, instead of having them be completely separate from one another. Doesn't matter who gets the bombs. Could use a little DPS. I just stood there, and even before the shot came in, I was like, I can't dodge that. It's just gonna use immediately, so it's the devil. I wish you could use cards, but I understand, like, there's only so many controls in the game. Who gets Ball of Bandages? In the end, I don't think it really matters. Use, maybe don't use the other one just yet. Oh no, we've already fought Krampus, so go ahead and use the other one. I'm gonna say the unit that takes the most damage should get Cuban Meats. And also, this unit has permanent Polaroid invincibility, which is another reason that they should probably take it, I suppose. And again, unit with the least HP gets the Spirit Hearts. We don't give a shit about Ouija board, honestly. At least not at the cost of 3 Spirit Hearts, so... moving along here. And you might notice, like, I'm not going to Curse Rooms. It's because our Guppy Dream is... not dead, but on life support. And, we're kind of lacking... Ooh. We're kind of lacking in the, confidence department, I guess, right now. So, I would like to just preserve as much HP as possible. Like, this is already a pretty big ask to do well with this character on the first attempt. Not that we're amazing or anything. We've gotten some great items. But to start, you know, eking out the intricacies of playing as this character has proven to be an interesting task in and of itself. I should not have stood there, obviously. So I'm just trying to, again, take it easy ever so slightly. And then next run, you know, we'll... Next run is this character, at least. We'll get into the weirdness that seems like it... Like, I don't even want to think about, you know, D100 rerolls one character but not the other. Finding a room that has a spacebar item on it and then using that to swap the spacebar items between two of your characters. Like, it seems like already in my head I've got all these interesting, like, tricks floating around there that I don't know if they work. I gotta test them to see if they work. I think we should go for the damage bonus in here, so... Okay. Again, slowly introduce a little complexity on this run when it is deemed appropriate. It's cool that the rock bombs have a different visual effect on the womb than they do on other floors. Wow, we didn't get hit there. Wait, there you go. Just get them synced up by running into the wall together. HP is still fine. And that's something that's kind of been a surprise to me. I guess we got 2 really, really good defensive spacebar items that have kept us, you know, very much in the game now, where things would look a lot more terrible than they actually look right now. Okay, get in there with your orbital. No, don't get in there with your orbital. You unlocked double baby. I really thought we could dodge that one. Anyway, we're moving up. And actually, HP looks a lot worse as both characters now, but the chest is quickly approaching. And by quickly, I mean, like, fairly slowly approaching here as I look to just decrease our burn rate for taking damage. And as good as our defense is, our offense does leave a little something to be desired. And I'm not sure if that's just, like, if that's a combination of a few things. We probably missed out on some deals with the devil we could have earned. Oh, God. I don't know what else, honestly, we could have done. It might just be that, you know, you feel less powerful when all of your items are divided by 2 characters instead of stacked up and concentrated on 1 character. That seems completely plausible to me as well. I think, unless a room is absolutely heinous, we should not use a bomb. Bombs might be extremely important on the chest. And you might notice, not really making much of an effort to use our orbital to do damage as well, because that would be supremely stupid, I think. Okay, you gotta go. And then me. Oh, they farted, knocked me out of the flippin' spikes. 9 lives characters feeling the burn right now. Red Heart is unnecessary or even deleterious right now. Get out of here, you freaking fart monsters! They got me! Okay, well, shit's about to get real. We may discover more than we thought we would need to about the way that things work after death on Jacob and Esau. Lucky fight, lucky fight. Okay, you can hit space, but don't hit Q yet, because Q, very important for that. No, you're supposed to stay synced with one another. Get in the corner. Sync up. I mean, if this is as good as it gets as far as syncing goes, we'll try to make it work. The character that could afford to get hit got hit, so it's probably much better to have them stacked horizontally here instead of vertically, so that we're dealing more damage. Surprisingly tough to organize that on the fly. Or maybe completely unsurprisingly tough to organize that on the fly. At least they're stacked a little tighter now. High hopes. Doing okay? Doing okay! That bad damage on my part, but then we got in there for some mad orbital damage. Oh god, can you even get safe in the corner here? We are 1 hit away on Izao, I think, from finding ourselves in a weird situation. But if Izao has 9 lives, I'm a little less concerned. I mean, there's a reason we gave 9 lives to this character. They had less HP. But I'm fucking begging for DPS items on the chest. Or extremely good defense items on the chest. Or we can get like Nod Leaf on the character with the cube of meat. Come on, you get like 4 hits left in you. We're done. Down to the chest, feeling solid. Excuse me, feeling solid. Could be solider. Jacob's ladder has appeared in the basement. We're so close to our first victory as these guys on our first run. Okay, certainly Midas Touch goes to the character with permanent Polaroid invincibility. Let's spread the wealth there. I don't know what it's called 120 volt, I think. I don't know what it does. Oh, it gives them the lightning shots. Okay, which is great, actually. I was hoping it gave them some battery charges so they could keep themselves alive. I'm less worried about them being in sync right now than I am about them getting enough HP to survive. So, I mean, even if this doesn't charge them, Even though with the Volt naming convention, I thought that there would be a chance for that. Even if this doesn't charge them, it's a great item, and, you know, assuming 9 lives actually works, and I don't have much reason to believe it wouldn't on this run, then that pickup is really good. Okay, so both characters die when one character dies. That's horrible. I would... okay. I wouldn't say 9 lives is not working. I would say that it's a little dangerous, though. I'm just throwing down bombs on this room because, like, if we can just kill them and get through this room, we never have to go through it again. There you go. Done. Never have to go through it again. It took us 4 lives, but hopefully that's the hardest room we have to encounter here. It's not. Quiet on set. No! I was dodging and I was like, that's not gonna work. Okay, I think we need to try to pick off, like, these smaller rooms. And of course, like, we walk into this other room. Hey, let's go this way. This way seems slightly easier. At least the room's smaller. And then we get, like, the other most difficult room that you can encounter down here. The most difficult small room you can encounter. Okay, so what the fuck do you do? I still think you shoot for the moon and try to take, like, this room. I'm not saying we're not gonna get hit, but this room is just easier. Spiders. Oh my, the same room? This is a cruel twist of fate. Look at how little damage we're doing here. Okay. Well, so much for the victory that I thought was plausible, because I think we're actually just toast now. And I don't blame the game. I blame myself for an aggregate of dumb damage that has taken us to this point, but... Oh, to get... At least we unlocked something, but to get so far and then still get dusted... It hurts, I gotta admit, but... We certainly learned a lot about playing as this new character here. It's not over yet. I'm looking at the stats and I'm thinking the odds are pretty bad. Yeah, fair. Well, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. We'll play as a character that's not Jacob and Isao next time, but for now, if you enjoyed it, click the like button. Your support has been amazing so far. Subscribe if you want to see more Antibirth. Again, we're probably going up to 2 episodes a day. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.